Alrighty, welcome back to the next installment in my Lord of the Rings, the card game progression playthrough. It's good to be back. I had to take a week off last week because I was traveling for work, but glad to be back today. And today we are starting with the first non-core box scenario, the hunt for Gollum. And so in this scenario, we're going to be Gandalf has tried to enlist our help to help find Gollum. And so there's some objective cards, some other kind of fun stuff in this scenario. So I'm excited to see how it goes. I am running kind of the same deck that I have been running for a while. I'm running the Theodred Eowyn Barivor deck. Just kind of like the ultimate deck for just the core set. And so, I mean, it works out pretty well, and that's what I'm sticking with. So as we go through, as we kind of go through different scenarios and everything, I will be changing my deck and everything. But just today for the hunt for Gollum, we're just sticking with the core set of cards. So we will see how it goes. Starting with 27 threat, so something that I kind of need to just make sure that I keep an eye on. There's a lot of ways to mitigate threat in this deck, so I'm not super concerned about it. But I want to make sure that it I don't engage enemies that I don't need to, or unexpectedly lose. That would be bad. That'd be very bad. Alrighty. So for just to kind of recap, Eowyn is kind of my quester. She has a willpower of 4. I can discard a card to make that 5. So she's just going to be questing a lot, helping me get through the different stages of the main quest. Theodred is a nice kind of like 1/2/1, and he has a ability when he commits to a quest, he can add a resource to a character's pool that also committed to that quest. And then Barivir is kind of my utility. She helps me kind of get more cards, and then she's just a 2/2/2. And so she's pretty strong no matter what I need her to do. So yeah, okay, so the hunt begins. So Gandalf has requested your assistance in the search for the elusive creature known as Gollum. Your search begins in the Anduin Valley between Mirkwood Forest and the Misty Mountains. So it's kind of like right here. So set up, reveal 1 card per player from the encounter deck and add it to the staging area. So we've got the Old Fort. So X is the number of ally cards in play, which is 0 right now. So keep that in mind. If I start adding more ally cards, then that can get a little bit dangerous. Okay. And then you make your way along the banks of the Anduin River, a likely place for Gollum to find food. So after the players successfully quest, the first player looks at the top 3 cards of the encounter deck, reveal and add 1 of those cards to the staging area, and discard the other 2 cards. So I need to be looking for the clue cards, which are objective cards in this scenario. That's kind of how I need to find those so that I can find Gollum, etc., etc. Alrighty, so we start out with 6 cards. Let's see what we got. We've got some allies. We got a lot of allies. So don't necessarily want that with Old Forest Road. We do have a Steward of Gondor, though. We have a Stand and Fight and then a Bjorn. So Steward of Gondor is very tempting to play. I don't love all of my other cards, though. And so mainly what I'm looking at is getting the Steward of Gondor on Eowyn so that she can do a lot of pulling, like Stand and Fight. She can pull Bjorn, and I'm gonna keep it. Let's see how it goes. Let's just see what it does, and we'll have fun with it. So excellent. We have, to start out, we're gonna give everybody 1 resource. we are going to draw a card, which is a hasty stroke, so cancel a shadow effect that was just drawn. And yeah, excellent. Okay, so I'm not going to play any cards. I am going to quest with Eowyn and Theodred. So that's currently 5, and then I'm going to discard Bjorn because I can't actually play him. He's a tactics card, so I can't actually put him into play unless I use stand and fight. And so I want him in my discard pile so that I can pull him out in a little bit. And then with Theodred down, I can give a resource to one of these two, and I think I'm going to give it to Eowyn. Just help me get to Bjorn a little bit quicker. Okay, so that is 6 and against 0. So 6 plus, it's the same card, so 0. So we get to add 6 progress tokens here. So we are only 2 away, which is pretty great. After the players quest successfully, I get to look at the top 3 cards of the encounter deck. And put one of those into play and discard the others 2. So I'm going to put the Signs of Gollum into play, which is my clue card. I'm going to discard this, and then this is a guarded, which means that I reveal this top card, and it is now the Banks of the Anduin. So that's connected here, so I need to get through the Banks of the Anduin before I can take Signs of Gollum, which is my clue card. So, the end of the quest phase, I will travel. I'm going to travel here, just because I do need that Signs of Gollum at some point. So now the Banks of the Anduin is my active location, and we would resolve any encounter checks, but there are none, so we move on. End of the round, we're going to stand everyone up, give everyone a resource, and draw a card. There's a Gandalf. I love Gandalf. I'm a big fan of Gandalf. So, excellent. So we have here, I'm going to spend 2 money to play a Steward of Gondor on Eowyn. I will exhaust the Steward of Gondor to give Eowyn 2 more resources. So that gives her 5. I'm going to quest with Theodred and Eowyn. I'm going to give her a 6th with Theodred's ability. And so that allows me to quest for 5. Plus, I'm going to discard this Guard of the Citadel for 6. So that gives me a 6. And I'm going against 0 right now. And I need 3. I need to get rid of this, this active location. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So 6 versus 0. This is doomed 1. Oh, and I always forget. I need to up my threat at the end of the round. So I just did that, and then doomed 1. Remove all progress tokens from all Riverland locations. So there are no Riverland locations. However, this does have Surge. To reveal the next card. When revealed, the first player chooses and shuffles a card with a printed clue trait back into the encounter deck. So we lose Signs of Gollum. So that goes back into the encounter deck, and we'll give it a quick shuffle just to hide it in there a little bit. Well, that's not horrible. It's not the greatest thing, but we do now have we quested 6 against 0. So this places 3 progress locations here. We get to move on because this actually rolls over. And so this goes away. After it leaves play, return it to the top of the encounter deck. I get to look at the top 3 cards of the encounter deck and then put one of them into play. Hey, look at that. There's another Signs of Gollum. Let's get that out there. And well, it has the guarded keyword. So when revealed, discard 1 resource from each hero's resource pool. Exhaust any hero that could not discard a resource. It's not the end of the world. I was going to go ahead and get Bjorn out, but it doesn't really matter because I don't have any enemies that I'm fighting. Then we're going to go ahead and just proceed on. So, 2A, a new terror abroad. The wood was full of the rumor of him, dreadful tales even amongst beasts and birds. The woodmen said that there was some new terror abroad, the ghosts that drink blood, the fellowship of the ring. Rumors have led you to the eaves of Mirkwood Forest, where the woodsmen whisper a new terror in the night. So, at the beginning of each quest phase, the first player looks at the top 2 cards in the encounter deck, reveals and adds one of those cards to the staging area, and then discards the other. And this has a threshold of 10. I'm going to go ahead and grab Signs of Gollum. So after the players quest successfully, they may claim Signs of Gollum if it has no attached encounters. When it's claimed, attach Signs of Gollum to any hero committed to the quest counts as a condition attachment with forced. After the attached hero is damaged or leaves play, return this card to the top of the encounter deck. I'm going to go ahead and give that to Miss Eowyn. So she's now got the Signs of Gollum and the Steward of Gondor. I think I forgot to do this last turn, but I'm going to exhaust Barrier to draw 2 cards. Ooh, there's a Dwarven Tomb. And then we've got the Lore of... I cannot pronounce that. Ilmargris. So, excellent. Okay. Sounds good. So now we're going to stand up. We are going to raise my threat by 1, so we're at 30. Increase my money in everyone's pool. And we get to draw a card. Hey, there's another Hammersmith. Or my first Hammersmith. Okay. Excellent. Alrighty. So I will exhaust the Steward of Gondor and give Eowyn some more resources. So she is flush with cash at this point. She's sitting at 8 resources. I don't necessarily want to add an ally right now because that will increase my threat up here. So I do kind of want to get rid of those. So I think what I will do is I'm just going to hang on to this. I may play a stand and fight to get Bjorn because it's an event card. I can play it at any time. And so let's just stick with that. Let's quest with Theodred. Let's quest with Eowyn. So that's 5. And then I will discard the Hammersmith to go 6 against 0. We'll reveal the top. Are we at the beginning of the quest phase? So I guess this is before I commit, but I do this and I put one of them into play and then discard the other. So reveal X additional cards from encounter deck where X is the number of players in the game, or a surge with a crow. So I'm gonna just go ahead and do basically the card that's surge 1, because that makes most sense. Oh no, okay, so we got the Hunters of Mordor, Hunters from Mordor. So this creature gets +2 threat and +2 attack for each clue card in play. So it's a 4. It's a 4/4/2. So it's got a good bit of damage on him, but that's fine. And then we will reveal this card. When revealed, each location in the staging area gets +1 threat until the end of the phase. Then each player with a threat of 35 or higher chooses and discards 1 card from their hand. I don't have a threat of 35 or higher. I am questing for 6 against 6, and so no progress tokens get added, but we're good. Okay, at this point, I am going to play Stand and Fight. I'm going to spend 6 from Stand and Fight to bring in Mr. Bjorn here. So he gains +5 until the end of the phase, and then I can discard him if I want, or I can use him kind of as a meat shield. And so I'm going to optionally engage the Hunters from Mordor, and then they're going to attack. I'm going to defend with Bjorn. So they're attacking for 4, and I'm defending with 3. So they're +1 in the shadow card. And remember, I have a card that can cancel a shadow card effect. And so if it's super bad, we can mitigate it a little bit. It's a clue. So there's a clue that's gone, but that's fine. So I take 1 damage here, and we got the Hunters from Mordor in play. I'm going to I'll go ahead and exhaust Barevere to draw a card. There's another Steward of Gondor, but it's a unique card, so I cannot have 2 of them in play. Oh, I do get to draw 2 cards though. Hey, there's another Stand and Fight. I like that. Looks like we're going to be doing some Gandalf chains here pretty soon. So that's the end of the round. Threat will go up. Steward of Gondor, Eowyn, everyone refreshes. We're going to get a little bit more money. Oops. And we're off to the races. Great. Okay, so now I probably should have traveled last turn, but you live and you learn. So, okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to exhaust this Steward of Gondor to give Miss Eowyn 2 resources. I'm going to spend 1, 2, 5 to put a Gandalf into play. When Gandalf enters play, I'm going to deal 4 damage to the Hunters of Mordor. Okay. So, yep, that's what I'm gonna do. And that's all I'm gonna do. So this is 2-4 up here. So that's why I really should have traveled, because this is going to start getting pretty high. I'm going to, at the start of the quest phase, look at the top 2 cards here. I'm gonna put a Sons of Gollum into play, which actually makes these guys a lot stronger, but I don't think it's really going to matter. I'm going to have Gandalf come in and probably tank a lot of the damage, or Bjorn, and then I can swing back and kill them. I need to reveal this card. So this is the Misty Mounting Goblins. So after they attack, remove 1 progress token from the quest, but that is what my Signs of Gollum is going to be attached to. Great. So now we're looking at 2, 4, 6 in the quest, or total threat in the quest. So we need, and we're going to reveal another card. So I will quest with Eowyn. I will discard Steward of Gondor because I can't play it, so might as well get rid of it. Discard Steward of Gondor, so she's questing for 5. I really only need to swing back here for 4. And so trying to think. If I go 5, 9, then I can swing here for 4 and defend. And I'll take some damage here because they're going to engage me no matter what. But that also really helps my threat. I have a lot of ways to get Gandalf back into play. So, which I can reduce my threat by 5 if Gandalf comes back into play. So I think in that case, no, I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna do that. So I'm questing for 9. Reveal the top card of the encounter deck, which is the River Ninglor. While it's the active location, remove 1 progress token from it and the current quest at the end of each round. It's pretty nasty. Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 8. I quested for 9, so we get to place 1 progress token on the active location. At this point, I am going to go ahead and travel to the old ford, just to kind of get that out of the way. This Misty Mountain Goblins is going to engage me. We're going to deal out some shadow cards. And we'll resolve this attack first. So they're going to attack. I'm not going to declare any defenders on this. I think I'm just going to have to take the damage. Hopefully it's not too much. So it's going to be 2. There is no shadow effect. So I'm going to give 2 damage here to Barrier. Now the Hunters of Mordor are going to attack. They're attacking for 6. I'm going to defend with Bjorn. So they're basically at a +3. And then the Shadow, resolve the when revealed effect of this card. Remove all progress tokens from Riverland locations. We are fine. So that does 3 damage to Bjorn. So that's not great, but I am going to swing back for 4, killing these hunters. So we're in an okay spot, I think. Our threat is a little bit higher than we want. Gandalf is going to go do Gandalf things. He gets discarded at the end of the round. And we'll stand everybody up. We will add resources. And we get to draw a card. And we get to increase my threat. So I got a 4 Gondor, which isn't super exciting to me. So, yeah. All right, so now I'm going to exhaust Sword of Gondor to get 2 resources to Eowyn. So I'm at 5. I think I'm going to do this. I'm going to stand and fight and bring Gandalf back into play. Yep. That does sound like a good plan. My only concern is that this is then 2 instead of 1. But, I'm good with that. So I'm going to spend 5 here to play the Stand and Fight event card to bring Mr. Gandalf into play. So Gandalf's into play. I get to draw 3 cards, deal 4 damage to an enemy in play, or reduce your threat by 5. So I am going to deal 4 damage to this enemy in play. And then Signs of Gollum is also available. Okay, so I am questing against 4 at the beginning of the quest phase. I get to look at both of these and add 1 to the location. And the Misty Mountain Goblins. I needed to remove this last turn because the Misty Mountain Goblins attacked. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the Misty Mountain Goblins So I think I can take care of them a little bit easier. So right now it's a threat of 6, and I need basically 8. So here's 4. Then we're going to discard a 4 Gondor. We don't have a lot of Gondor peeps in play right now, so that's 5. I'm gonna go 6. I'm gonna give a resource to Eowyn. And so 6 against 6. I'm gonna quest with Gandalf to make that 10. So 10 against 6 will reveal the top card of the encounter deck, which is when revealed, discard the top card of each player's deck until the end of the phase. No, discard the top card in the player's deck. Till the end of the phase, increase Goblin Scavenger's threat by the total printed cost of all cards discarded this way. So that's 2. So this is 3, 5, 9. And I quested for 5, 6, 10. So we only get to add 1 here to this location. I have then successfully quested, so I will go ahead and attach Signs of Gollum to Theodred. Okay. Now, these guys will engage me. So we got some Misty Mountain Goblins and the Goblin Town Scavengers. They get some shadow cards. And I have to figure out what to do with my life. So I think I can kill here. Okay. So I'm going to, with the Misty Mountain Goblins, I'm going to defend here for 2. And then there's not a shadow effect. So that's just no damage. And then I'm going to I think it's probably best to defend, or I can just take the damage. I do have a heal all. So yeah, I'm just going to not defend. It's going to be a 1 shadow. If you do not control at least 1 hero with a clue card attached, return this enemy to the staging area. I do have a clue, so we don't have to return him to the staging area. The end. After that, I'm going to swing back for 3, which will kill this Goblin Orc. I do have to add 1 damage here. Okay. Okay. We will stand up. Gandalf gets to go away again. Stand everybody up. Give everyone some resources. And increase threat. And draw a card. Hey, a test of will. That's nice. Okay. So now I am going to start out by paying 2 to heal, to play the lore here to heal all damage from Bearbear. Because I don't want Bearbear to die. That would be bad. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do with my life. Don't want to put another... Yeah, I don't want to put another person into play. So I'm going against 3. At the start, I'm going to reveal the top 2. So I'm going to go ahead and put another Signs of Gollum into play. And then the top card here is a River of Minglor. So while it's the active location, it's the same thing as this. So now I'm going up against 5, which isn't my favorite thing. But what I will do is I will quest for 4, discard this for 5, Discard that for 5. Going against 5. 6, 7, 8. I think I'm gonna have to do that. So that's 8. I'll go ahead and give 1 to Eowyn. Oh, and exhaust Gondor for 2 more. She's sitting at 5. So that's 8 against 5. Feel the top card. It's a 3. Not what I wanted. So the Gladden Fields. When it's the active location, each player must raise its threat 1 additional point during the refresh phase. So that's 8 against 8. I don't up my threat. However, I don't get to progress on the active location. And this is where it starts to get dangerous because I have 8 threat out there and I don't have massive threat or questing willpower. So that's a little scary. So here, the Misty Mountain goblins are going to attack. I think I'm just going to take it. So it's going to be 2. There is not a shadow effect. So Barabir is going to get 2 damage. I swing back for 3, dealing 2 damage to the goblins. Just get rid of them here soon. Okay. We'll stand everybody up. We will give everyone some resources. Raise my threat to 34. And draw a card. There's a sneak attack, which I really want a Gandalf. Okay. So I'm going to exhaust Sword of Gondor to get 2 resources here. I am then going to spend 1 resource to play Dwarven Tomb, which will allow me to get a stand and fight. I am going to I'm going to then spend 5 here to play a stand and fight to get Mr. Gandalf into play. When he enters play, I can draw 3 cards. I can deal 4 damage to an enemy or reduce my threat by 5. I think at this point, I want to draw the 3 cards. So let's see what we got. We got a stand and fight. That's good. We've got a sneak attack. Okay. And then we have got a Will of the West. Okay. So not the best, not the worst. Okay. So I have more than 8. So I have 2, 5. This is going to be 2. So 7, 9. I have 9 out. I'm going to quest for 4. I'm going to discard Will of the West for 5. There's 9 with Gandalf. I'm going to go 10. We'll give Eowyn here. Oh, I need to reveal these top 2 cards. So they're both the same. They're Evil Storm. Deal 1 damage to a character controlled by each player with a threat of 35 or higher. I don't have that, so that's good. Okay, so we have 5, 10. I'm going to go 12. I'm going to go 12 against the 9. Reveal the top card. Discard 1 resource from each hero's resource pool. If you cannot, then you have to exhaust it. So that's fine. Because that just did 12 to 9. So 1 goes here, removing this, and then 2 goes onto the main quest. So that That was good. I need to get... I'm trying to think. I want to get Gladden Fields out here. So Gladden Fields is 3, and then I need to raise my threat by 1 additional 1 during each refresh phase. So not great to have out there, but it's a 3. And so taking that out really is going to help me a little bit. So they're going to attack for 2. I'm going to defend with Bjorn. So 2 plus Shadow. If you do not control at least 1 hero, I do. So with a clue card, then we're fine. Okay. So we'll stand up. Gandalf gets discarded. We increase threat by 2 because Gladden Fields is the active location. We'll give everyone some money. And we will draw a card. There's the unexpected courage I needed. Okay. So that allows me to do some crazy things with Barabir, which is excellent. So okay. So let's figure this out. So I'm going to exhaust Sword of Gondor to give 2 resources to Eowyn. I'm going to spend 2 resources on Unexpected Courage for Barabir. And then I'm going to exhaust Barabir to draw 2 cards. There's Galadriel's Greeting and a Snowborn Scout. That's pretty great. Okay. Not necessarily the Scout, but the... the Galadriel's Greeting. I can reduce my threat by 6, so that's really gonna help out. I'll exhaust Unexpected Courage to then ready Barabir again. Alrighty, so we are going against right now. We're going against 2, 4, 5. I really need 8. So, I could sneak attack a Snowborn Scout to put some progress locations out, but I don't think I really want to do that. Okay, so instead, I am going to... I'll discard this. All right, let's do this in order. So reveal the top 2. I'm going to not put Hunters from Mordor into play. That seems like a bad idea. So I'm going to put Eastern Crows into play, which gains Surge. So we got, Hunters of Mordor. Oh, crap. Not good. Not good at all. So, okay. So these guys, so this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. I don't actually know if I win this. Okay. Not great. Oh, okay. So I'll quest here with Eowyn for 4. I don't think I win this. Which is fine. So that's 4. I'll discard this for 5. We'll go 6, 7, and call it a day. So 7 against 14. Mill this top card. Yeah, there's another 2, 4, 6, 8. So that's 15. So I threat out. So there's 15 threat right there in one turn. Those hunters from Mordor are pretty tough. So yeah, I mean, you can't win them all, so that's absolutely fine. I'm not too worried about that, but I'm going to go ahead and set back up, and I will be right back. Alrighty, let's try that again. So we will shuffle all of these up. Think that I should have traveled to that. I don't even remember the location's name right now, but get that out so I can start getting some allies into play. I really needed like a northern tracker or something like that. That really kind of helps clear the board of all your locations, and then also just maybe not putting so many clue cards into play. If I have the option, I may want to discard those instead, because it just makes those hunters super crazy, and I don't necessarily want to deal with an 8/8 again. That doesn't sound super fun. So those are kind of the changes that I am looking to make. But if you win the first time on any of these quests, was it really a Lord of the Rings the card game scenario? I don't think so. I think it's pretty obvious that you lose almost every single time you play. And that's what I like about this game, is that it really makes it feel satisfying when you win. So this is just me justifying my loss, is really all I'm doing here. So alrighty. So starting out, the hunt begins. I'm going to add this. We get to add 1 card per player. When revealed, each player raises his threat by 1 for each character he controls that is not currently committed to a quest. And so right there, up to 3, up to 30. That's a nice start. It's a nice start. Then we're going to get 2, 4, 6 cards. Let's hope for something good. Let's hope for something good. Alrighty. So we've got a daughter. We've got a hasty stroke, a forest snare, a sword of Gondor, a stand and fight, and a Gandalf. I mean, I don't really love these, but I'm really in love with the rest of the hand, and so we're gonna keep it. Great. Okay. So start of the round, we'll draw. We got a minor. And let me read this again real quick. So I need to flip this over. After the player's quest successfully, you look at the top 3 and add 1 to a deck. Okay. So I have to quest successfully in order for that to trigger. It's not just every round. I also probably moved on a little bit too quickly in my first game. I needed to probably build a little bit more so that I can really get through those 10 pretty quick in the second phase. Alrighty, we'll give everyone some money. And we will start. So we're just going to go ahead and quest with Theldred and Eowyn. I'm going to give Eowyn the money here because actually I don't really know if I want to give Eowyn the money. We will do it on Theldred just to be safe. If I draw that card that has me remove 1 money from each hero, then I want to make sure that I'm able to get Steward of Gondor into play next round. And so I'm just going to do it there. So that's 5. Do I have any cards that I want to discard? I don't really love the minor. I'll discard this for 6. Reveal the top card. Oh, it's one of these Eastern Crows. So it's got Surge. And when it's defeated, you shuffle it back into the encounter deck. So the Surge card is Banks of the Anduin. So if Banks of the Anduin leaves play, return it to the top of the encounter deck. So that's 2 versus my 6. And so we get to add 4 progress tokens to the main quest. And then this guy comes into encounter. He's going to attack. I'm just going to take it. Attacking enemy gets +2 or +1 fight. So I'm taking 2 damage. I'll take 2 damage on Theodred. That's fine. I got a daughter, and so I'm not super concerned about damage. Now, do I want to kill the Eastern Crows? No, I think I'll kill the Eastern Crows. I think, and I need to look at the top 3 and add 1 of these to the deck. So I'll put a Signs of Gollum into play and reveal the top, which is Banks of the Anduin. And then I will travel to that one because I think travel phase is after, so I'm going to travel to the Banks of the Anduin with the Gondor, or Signs of Gollum. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to swing back at the Eastern Crows, which will kill the Eastern Crows. So we shuffle it back into the deck. My cat is scratching at the door, so I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go take him down so that he doesn't ruin my door frame. Be right back. Alrighty, sorry about that. Just wanted to make sure that he wasn't ruining my house. Okay, so we're at this phase, so everyone's refreshing. We're getting some money. I get to draw a card. Threat goes up. And We got some more healing, which is good. Gotta stand and fight, but this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to spend 2 off of Theodred to put a Steward of Gondor into play on Eowyn. Exhaust that to get 2 more. So Eowyn's now at 4 resources. I have a Gandalf, but I don't really need to use a Gandalf. I could, I don't really want to use him to lower threat. So I think I'm just going to hang on to him and just see what happens. Cool. So, okay. So I'm going to quest for 4. I'm going to quest for 4. We'll go 5. We'll just give another resource to Eowyn. So requesting for 5 against 1. We need 3 to get rid of that. So we'll go ahead and flip this up, which is a 2. So that's 3 to my 5. Should have discarded a card. So this gets 2 progress tokens on it. Okay. And then we don't have any enemies to engage, so Barrevere, I'm going to exhaust to draw 2 cards. We have Minor, the Iron Hills, and another Steward of Gondor, which don't really need either of those, but no worries. And we will ready up, increase that threat, draw a card. We got another dwarf. Oh, shoot, sorry, I keep forgetting this. So we got some pretty bad ones. So the West Bank, which is a 3, Gladden Fields, the Eaves of Mirkwood. I'll put the Eaves of Mirkwood into play. So, and we'll give some money to everybody. And we're off. Okay. So starting out, I'm going to go ahead and exhaust Sword of Gondor to give 2 resources to Eowyn. I'm going to spend 3 from Barrevere to play a daughter, which is going to allow me to heal some, which will be nice. And then I'm going to... I'm just going to do this. I'm going to go 2, 4, 5 to put Gandalf into play and reduce my threat by 5, so taking me down to 27. And really, I just want to quest a lot. So we've got 4. I'll discard Steward of Gondor for 5. 9. We got 5 out here. And we will go here for 10. I'm gonna add 1 to Theodred. No, I'm gonna add it to Taylor. So that's 10 against 5. We'll reveal the top card, which is 2. And it's after he attacks, remove 1 progress token from the location. So we got 2, 4, 6, 7 to my 10. So we add 3. So 1 goes here, and then 2 go here. So this gets discarded. I have successfully quested, so I'm going to claim Signs of Gollum. I am going to look at the top 3 cards and put 1 of them into play. Not the Hunter. Ooh. Okay, well, yeah, I'm going to have to discard Old Wives' Tale, or put it in to play. So discard 1 card, or 1 resource from everyone's pool. If you can't, you exhaust them. So it's not great, but I've seen worse. I'm going to exhaust Daughters to heal 2 damage from Theodred. The goblins are going to come into attack. I don't have any defenders. I don't have any. I guess I could like stand and fight to get the minor, but not. I'm not too concerned about it. So it's going to be 2. The shadow is +1, so 3 damage to any one hero. I'm going to go with Theodred. Okay. And remove 1 progress token from the active quest. Alrighty. So Gandalf goes and does Gandalf things. We're going to stand everybody up. Give out some money. Fairbeer. Theodred. Eowyn. Draw a card and increase my threat. Okay. Excellent. I wanted to travel. I always forget to travel for some reason. We'll go the Eaves of Mirkwood. Okay. Okay, so starting out, we're going to exhaust Sword of Gondor to give Eowyn 2 resources. So she's sitting at 7, which is pretty great. We're going to exhaust Daughters to heal 2 damage from Theodred. I just don't know the encounter cards super well, but I just don't want to worry about that. I'm going to. So we have 3 here, 2 there, and we need 3 more here. So I'm thinking that it's probably a good move to just go ahead and stand and fight Gandalf and deal damage here, so killing the orc. Then I'm going to quest with Eowyn, quest with Gandalf. I'm going to discard. I'm going to discard the Hammersmith for a +1 to Eowyn, so that's 5, 9. I'm going to exhaust Theodred for 10. I'll give 1 to Eowyn. So we're sitting at 10 against 3. So we will reveal the West Bank. So that's 3. So 10 against 5. So 2 go here and then 3 go here. So that's good. So this gets pushed off. This gets pushed off. We are going to travel to the West Bank, and then just so we can get, I need to get that out. Yeah. Exhaust Barrier to draw 2 cards. Test of Will isn't horrible. Got some Guards of the Citadel. Alrighty. Gandalf again leaves play because he does not like to hang out with me. And we'll refresh everybody. Give everyone some resources. Draw a card. There's the Northern Tracker. Big fan of that. Excellent. Okay. So I will exhaust Sword of Gondor to play, or to get 2 money there. I'm going to spend 4 to put the Northern Tracker into play. So the Northern Tracker is after it commits to a quest, place 1 progress token on each location in the staging area. So it really helps me just kind of clear it out, not have to worry about traveling as much. So it just a really solid card. I think I'm going to I'll spend 2 from Theodred to put a Guard of the Citadel into play. Okay. So I'm going to start questing. So we got 4 here. I'm going to discard the Miner, the Iron Hills for 5. We're going to quest with the Northern Tracker for 6. We're going to place 1 progress token on each one of these locations. So that's 6. 7. 8. 9. At the start, I get to look and do this. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna do Flooding, Doomed 1, so my threat goes up, and Surge. Discard 1 resource from each player pool. So Theodred, I don't get to add his quest because he gets exhausted from this card. So, okay. So let me count that back. So it's 1, 2, 7, 8. Okay. So 8 against 3. When revealed, the first player shuffles a clue back into the encounter deck. Oof. So there goes my 1 clue. So. Oh wait, no. I'm not gonna do that. I have a cancel. So shuffle that just because I did kind of look at it. So we're gonna actually spend 1 resource here to cancel a Test of Will, or to play a Test of Will to cancel that, so I get to hold on to my Stunning Gollum. Excellent. So I went 8 against 3, so that means that 5 go through, so 3 goes here, and 2 goes to the main quest. Excellent. Oh no, I can't. I have to. It costs one additional to play. Oh shoot. Okay, so let me back up. Can't play Guard of the Citadel. Can't play a Test of Will because this costs 5 to play. So this does get shuffled back in. Oops. Okay. There's a lot going on in the game, so it's fine. Okay. But this is done, and I will exhaust Barrier to draw 2 cards. Hey, there's a sneak attack. I just need Gandalf. There's Bjorn. Could sneak attack Bjorn. That'd be kind of fun, but maybe not necessary. Okay, so we'll ready everyone. I don't want to travel this time because I got the Northern Tracker. I can get rid of things a little bit easier. I do need a clue card though. So I need to figure out how to get one of those. Okay. Threat goes up to 30. We will add some money to my heroes. And we get to draw a card. There's another Forest Snare. You know, like those hunters aren't super bad when you have 4 snares available, but yeah. All right, so we'll exhaust Steward of Gondor to give 2 resources to Eowyn. Yep, I don't think I really have anything that I am super wanting to do right now. So I'm gonna go 1, 5. I'm gonna get Bjorn to go 6. 7 plus 8. Yeah, let's do that. First, I have to look at these. I always forget that. I'm gonna put the Hunters from Mordor into play because I got an attachment that allows me to negate that, and then I'm also going to not quest with Theodred. Okay, cool. So we've got 7. So 1, 2, 5. So 7 against 5. We'll reveal the top card. When revealed, each player raises his threat for 1 by each character he controls that is not currently committed to a quest. So I raise my threat by 2. Okay. Then we are going to optionally engage the Hunters from Mordor. They're going to attack. They're at a 2/2. There are no clue cards in play. I'm going to defend with Theodred. So they're attacking for 2 plus resolve the winner revealed. Remove all progress tokens from any Riverland. That's a bummer. So there goes 2 from there. Oh well. But yep. So and then they did 2, so this does 1 damage to Theodred. End of the round, I'm going to exhaust Barrier to draw 2 cards, which is I got a Lore and I got a Test of Will. I'm gonna. I already had a Test of Will, so I want to spend 1 resource to play that to cancel this when revealed. I don't think that works. Just reveal from the encounter deck. That's revealed as a shadow card, so I don't think that actually works out. So we're fine. Okay. We're ready, everybody. We will get some money and raise my threat. So up to 33 and draw a card, which is another Guard of the Citadel. Cool. Okay, so we've got 3 Guards of the Citadel that we can throw into play. Alrighty, so I'm going to spend 3 from Barrier to attach a Force Snare to the Hunters. So just kind of forget about the Hunters for the rest of the game. Then I'm going to I'll exhaust Sword of Gondor to add 2 resources to Eowyn. I'll spend 2, 4 to put in 2 Guards of the Citadel. Alrighty. Yep. Sounds good. I'm going to reveal the top 2 cards of the encounter deck. So deal 1 damage to each character controlled by a threat of 35 or higher, or another Hunters. So I'm going to go ahead and do the 35 or higher because I only have a threat of 33. So that does not take effect. And then I'm going to start questing. So I'm going to quest here. So that's 1. And I get to add, let's start this song and dance back over. So 1, 2, 3, 7. I'm going to discard. I'm going to discard a Lore for 8. Nine. I'll give 1 money to Theodred. I'll do 9. I'll quest for 9 against 3. Reveal the top card. It's a 3. So 6. So 3. Wait, yeah. 3 goes on there. So we're at 5 out of 10. This is when Gladron Fields is the active location. Each player must raise his threat an additional point during the refresh phase. So I'm going to leave that out there. I'm going to hopefully let my Northern Tracker take care of that. I'll exhaust Daughters to remove 2 threat. This gets a shadow card. It gets discarded. Don't know if that matters. And then Barrier. I want. Hey, there's Faramir. Enjoying that. And then there's a Will of the West. Okay. All right. So we'll stand everyone up. we'll increase threat. We will add some resources, some players' pools, and we're at 34. But I got Faramir. He's gonna come in next round. Which would be great. I really need a clue card. Man. Alrighty, so I need to figure out how to get one of those. Because if I progress without having a clue card, then I'll just reset. And I don't want to do that. So, okay, so we'll exhaust Steward of Gondor to get 2 resources. We will at the start, we'll reveal the top 2 and put 1 into play. Put the river into play. So now we will commit with Northern Tracker. So these get 2, this gets 1, and then this gets 1. Now it's just kind of a survival. It's a survival game. I need to find a clue card before all of that I need to find a clue card before I progress. And so I just need to figure out how to make sure I don't progress. So I will exhaust Theodred, commit Theodred to the quest, giving him 1 resource. So that's 2 against 2 for 8. I will exhaust Eowyn for 4. I will discard. I'm gonna get rid of a Guard of the Citadel. I'm gonna get rid of a lore. I don't think I'm gonna need a lore. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll go 9 to the 8. Reveal the top card. It's a 2. So when it's the active location, encounter card effects cannot be canceled. So my threat goes up by 1, so we're at 35. And at the end of the round, I will exhaust Barrier to draw 2 cards. Got a Hammersmith. There's the unexpected courage I've been looking for. Excellent. Okay. So, man, I've got a big hand. Okay. So we'll refresh, ready everybody. Get some more money onto Eowyn, because that's exactly what we need. My threat goes up to 36. I've got another Gandalf in here somewhere, which kind of need him to come out and play. I need a clue card. I need to find a clue card. Okay, so starting out, I will exhaust Steward of Gondor to give Eowyn 2 more, so she's at 12. I will spend 2 from Eowyn to put a Unexpected Courage on Barrier. I will exhaust Barrier to draw 2 cards. There's a lore, so more healing, which is not what I need, and then a Will of the West, which is not what I need. I'll exhaust Unexpected Courage to ready Barrier. Alrighty. I'm going to spend 4 to put a Faramir into play. So Faramir is choose a player, or exhaust Faramir, choose a player, and then everyone gets +1 willpower. So he just like blows through. So right now, if I wanted to, I could probably progress, because I'm about to clear a lot of these, and I just really need to find a clue card. Sorry about that. Okay. We have anything that we want to play? I don't think we have anything that we want to do. Don't really have anything that we want to do. Alrighty. So at the start, we'll find 2. We'll put the hunters into play. Why not? They're going to come. I'll tank a Guard of the Citadel, but I got another forest in there, so I'm not super concerned about that. I will exhaust Northern Tracker to put 1 progress token on each one of these. this one is done, when it leaves play, it goes to the top of the encounter deck. Yeah. So I need a clue card. Alrighty. So now this is 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I've gone 1. I'll do there. So that's 6 to 11. I'll go 7. I'll give the money to Theodred. I will go 8, 9, and I'll exhaust Faramir to go 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 14 to 11, reveal the top card of this encounter deck, which is the Banks of Anduin. I knew that because I just put it there. Okay, so it was 1, 2, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 to 12. So 2 progress tokens goes here. And this guy engages me. We'll deal out shadow cards. I'm going to defend here with the Guard of the Citadel. No, it's the Sign of Gollum. There's one of my clues. Uh-oh. Guard doesn't quite make it. I've already used Baravir's ability. Probably should have quested with her, but oh well. Okay, we will stand everyone up. Starting to get to be a pretty busy board. I need a clue card. We'll give some money to everybody. Excellent. We get to draw a card and we get to raise my threat. Okay, well there's a Galadriel's Greeting, so that's really good. That'll bring my threat down way low. So starting out, I'm going to spend 3 to play Forest Snare on this guy. So we just got 2 Forest Snared guys right there, so that's good. I'll exhaust Baravir to draw 2 cards. There's a Northern Tracker and another Galadriel's Greeting. That's actually pretty great. I'm going to spend 4 to put another Northern Tracker into play. I'm going to spend 3 to play a Galadriel's Greeting to reduce my threat by 6. I'm going to exhaust Sword of Gondor to get 2 resources. I think, yeah, I'm just going to do it. I'm going to spend 3 to play another Galadriel's Greeting to reduce my threat by 6. So down to 25. So feeling a lot better. Feeling a lot better, but I still need a clue card. So I'll exhaust Unexpected Courage to ready. And at the start of this phase, we're going to reveal the top 2. No clue. So the Treacherous Fog. When revealed, each location in the staging area gets +1 threat until the end of the phase. Or the East Bank. We'll go ahead and put the East Bank into play because I've got my my location killers out there. So starting out, we will quest here for 2. So we place 2 on here. We place 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, and then 2 here. So don't think that's going to be a big issue anytime soon. Alrighty, so now we're looking at a threat of 4, questing for 2. We'll quest for 4 here, and actually, I'm gonna do something crazy. We're gonna quest 3. I'm gonna give 1 to Bearbeer. I just need her to have some more money. Okay, so we're questing for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. against 3. I think I'm okay with that. So we'll reveal, discard the top card. It's a 0. So this is 1, 2, 5, and I quested for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No threat gets added, so we're good there. Great. Okay, so now we're going to engage here. We discard 2 cards from the shadow cards here. We deal out a shadow card for this guy. This guy, I'm going to, he's attacking with 1 plus a shadow card. I'm going to defend. I don't think I can actually kill him. I need to do 3 damage. So 1, 2, 3. Unless I just take the, yeah, I'm just going to take the hit. So 1, shadow is discard all allies with a printed cost lower than the number of Rivendell locations in play. So that's 2. Lower than, and so I don't have any that are 1. So glad to know that card's in the game. And then, so he's dealing 1 damage to me. I will just take that with Theodred. Then I'm going to swing back with 1, 2, 3 to go ahead and kill him. I'll exhaust the daughter to heal this 1 damage from Theodred. Excellent. Stand everybody up. Increase threat. Man, I need to find a clue card. Starting to get a little bit nervous, but it's fine. We got a hasty stroke. And we're going to give some money to everybody. I'll exhaust Steward of Gondor to give 2 money to Eowyn. We will exhaust Barrevere to draw 2 cards. So we got another card draw and another Unexpected Courage. Okay. So I'll spend 2 from Eowyn to go ahead and put another Unexpected Courage on Barrevere. I'll just go ahead and exhaust that one so that she stands up. I'm going to spend 2 money to play a Linolin. I will exhaust to draw a card. Hey, there's a Gandalf. Okay, so I'm just going to hold on to Gandalf because I don't really need him right now. I don't want to play anything. I don't want to just hold on to my cards. Okay, so at the start, come on. Okay, well, do 1 damage to each character. Do 1 damage to each character controlled by each player with a threat of 35 or higher. So that's fine. I'll quest with 2 Northern Trackers. Banks of the Anduin goes back to the top of the encounter deck. The East Bank goes here. And so I'm questing for 2. I know what it's going to be. It's going to be the Anduin. So I'll go ahead and flip that, and then we'll go up to 8 here. Okay? Okay, we will stand everybody up. End of the round. Where? Did anyone watch VeggieTales? Oh, where is my hairbrush? Where are my clue cards? Is what I am now asking. Okay, so threat, money, card, Shadowborn Scout. There we go. Okay. Alrighty. So Barrevere will draw 2 cards. Okay, cool. Two tossaways. It's like they're both unique cards, so I cannot play them. So at the start of the round encounter, there's one of those hunters from Mordor. There's a sign of Gollum. Oh, there we go. Okay. So that's guarded. So we're gonna flip this up. Hey, it's another sign of Gollum. So I think this is how this works. There's another sign of Gollum. Are you kidding me? And then false lead. The first player chooses and shuffles a card with a printed clue trait back into the encounter deck. So here we're going to shuffle this discard pile we just ran through there. So all I need to do is successfully quest. Then I can claim that objective card. And I'm trying to remember if it's successfully quest and then you move on at the end of the phase, I believe. So I can successfully quest. I would not progress. Then I can claim, then I would progress, and I'd be fine. I'm just going to Grim rule and say that that's not how it works, just to be safe. So I can survive one more round, so I'm not super concerned about that. So I will exhaust 2 northern trackers to place 2 progress location tokens here. Actually. Yep. I'm going to do something crazy. I'm going to sneak attack a Snowborn Scout to place another progress token here, which puts it on the top. So this basically guarantees a successful quest. So I'm questing for 2, and it's going to be 1. So we'll reveal this. That's 1. So 1 progress token goes on here, and then I'm going to claim these 2 signs of Gollum. Okay, I'll exhaust Sword of Gondor to get 2 money. Okay. Yep. At the end of the round, we will stand up. We'll give everyone some money. I don't think it actually matters. But sneak attack comes back in my hand. We're ready here. But just for fun, let's just play it out, make sure that we're doing it fine. Alrighty. Look at my hand. There's so many cards in my hand. Excellent. Okay, so now it stands up. I just need to quest. I just need to make it through, and we will be fine. So, in order to do that, I'm gonna exhaust Steward of Gondor to give 2 money here. I'm gonna spend 5 money from Eowyn to put Gandalf into play. I'm going to reduce my I'll reduce my threat by 5. So down to 23. I will spend 2 money here for a Guard of the Citadel. I will spend 2 money here for a Hammersmith. Turn the topmost attachment in any player's discard pile to the hand. I actually don't know if I have any attachments in here. Oh, I do have Sword of Gondor. That's fine. We'll spend 1 for the Snowborn Scout. We'll put a progress location token there. Oh yeah, so we're absolutely fine. So just for fun, let's see how high we can get. We're gonna we have to reveal the top 2 and then add 1. So they're both Glide and Falls, so we'll add Glide and Falls. Okay. Now we're gonna exhaust 2 Northern Trackers. I'm gonna place 2 there, and so we have 3 threat. We need 1. We're flipping up 1, so we need 5. So just for fun, let's go ahead and see what we can do. So we got 2, 6, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. We'll exhaust this for 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 30 total quest. We'll reveal the top card of this encounter deck, which is a 1. That's 4. We progress on. Actually, I'm pretty sure that's what we needed to do. That'd be kind of funny if it wasn't. Yeah, but at the western edge of Mirkwood, the trail turned away. It wandered off the southwards and past the woods elves' kin and was lost. Does not control a hero with at least one clue objective attached cannot commit characters to this quest. No heroes with clue objectives attached in play. Reset the quest back to stage 2B. The players defeat this stage. The player have once again found a true sign of Gollum's passing and have won the game. So I forgot that I actually do have to go and do some more questing here, but I think we'll be fine. I'll go ahead and exhaust Barrevere to draw 2 cards. There's a Dwarven Tomb. There's another Gandalf. Gandalf goes away. We'll ready everybody. We will. Oh yeah, we're absolutely fine. So we'll raise threat. We'll draw a card. There's another Forest Snare. So we'll exhaust Sword of Gondor. We'll go 2 here. We'll exhaust Barrevere to draw 2. We'll exhaust Unexpected Curse to ready. And alrighty. So we needed to get some money out. It doesn't matter, but just for fun to play the game. We'll spend 2, 4, 5 off of Eowyn to put a Gandalf into play. I will go ahead and lower my threat by 5, so I'm down to 19. And we will quest. So we'll go 2 here. So that places 2 on there. This gets discarded, so that's down to 1. So 2, 6. It's going to be like 30 again. So instead of just counting it out, I'm just going to flip this card, which is 2. So right there, that's 4, 8, 10 to 3. So that's 7. There you go. That's the game. Awesome. So that was the Hunt for Gollum. That was, I think it's a fun quest. I was getting a little concerned when I never saw any of those clue cards, but it was great, drawing 3 of those in one round. So, it all kind of worked out. That is game. And so we will be back next week on Monday to play through the next scenario, which I don't recall what the name is right now, but we'll be back next Monday to play some more Lord of the Rings. We're actually not going to be able to stream on Wednesday. On Wednesday, we're recording a podcast episode for my podcast, and so I'm not going to be able to stream. However, I will be streaming on Friday. I'm going to do some Marvel Champions, and then we'll probably see you on the weekend at some point. So we'll probably play Marvel Champions. I am learning Arkham Horror, so we should get that into the rotation here pretty soon. But yeah, so it was awesome hanging out with you all. I really appreciate you stopping by and watching and hanging out. And if you want to connect, you can connect on Instagram, on Twitter. We have a Discord now, so D20 Woodworking and I share a Discord, and so you can hop on over there. And awesome. It was great hanging out, and I look forward to playing more living card games with you on Friday. Have a good night.